against Blake Poole at 6'5".
A call, 7 feet tall. What do you put him at? Maybe 200 on a good day?
Maybe.
Yep.
275 for Blake is the listed weight. The tip, Blake won it, but he tapped it the wrong direction there, and it's grabbed off here by the All-Stars. Ryan Quigtar will bring it up into the offensive end. He'll get it to A-Call. One dribble and done here as he'll leave it now topside for a jumper by Smith from three-point land, straight out on top. Will not go. Rebound tips long. Loose ball will be grabbed off and put up and in off of the window with the right hand. That is Webster Moreland, who gets that one to go. He is listed on our roster as 10, but he is wearing number 6. Beyond the circle now, Jacob Stevenson with a basketball. He'll dump it down inside to Blake Poole, takes it to the rack, gets fouled as he puts it up and in with the right hand.
Love watching Blake Poole. First of all, volley for position down low, and then coming out of the low block with that look on his face like that was easier than you thought it would be. Again, now the big fella, 6'5", 275, doesn't have you height-wise, but he has you width-wise, and he knows how to use it, and he just did right there.
Free throw shot is up and good. 3-2 our score here. Wilkins shadowing Quigtar as he'll bring it up. They'll dump it inside to Cunningham. They'll back his way down, turn, spin, baseline, and put the shot up over the top of Stevenson that will not go from 11. Rebound cleared here by Bellingham. Wilkins with it. Flips to Poole. Fakes the three. Back out to Rico. He'll take the triple. Rolls off the front iron. Rebound cleared out by Richard Smith now here for the All-Stars. Ball tipped out. Stolen away by Rico right out of the hands of Quigtar. That try and drive baseline could not. Flip it now over to Blake. Lead it for Moa. 3-ball up. Shot it way long. Didn't draw iron. Rebound cleared out of here by Cunningham. Lob pass up into the front court. Grabbed by Webster Moreland. He'll drive down inside the lane. Try and flip it across the lane. Got it back as it was knocked free. And he'll put it up and in with the right hand. 4-3 our score. All-Stars out in front by 1. Moreland plays for the steal. Can't get it away from Mo. Back out now to Blake. He'll take a triple, and Blake Poole rainbows one up and home. 6-4 our score. A 2-point Bellingham Slam lead. Just across the timeline, Quigtar will work right. Dump it along the baseline. Hard drive by Smith. He'll go baseline. Put it up too strong that time. Was looking for the foul call. None forthcoming. Rebound cleared out here by Jacob. He'll leave it now for Freeman. Tried to reverse it up and in. Put it up too strong. Rebound to the All-Stars. Back down the other way here is Quigtar. He'll work here against Rico. Tried to flip it across the lane, and ball got tipped up into the air, stolen away. Freeman races down to the other end. Leaves it for Mo. Stops. Flips across court. Open Rico for three. Off balance. Rico got that one to go. Second triple of the night here for the Slam. They lead it 9-4.
Rico's first three attempt was over the 7-footer. A-call. A little bit easier shooting range this time, and this one goes.
9-4 our score. Hard drive here. Moreland goes between two defenders, and a foul given up here by the Bellingham Slam.
See who the reach will be on. Looks like that's Mo Anderson reaching instead of sliding his feet. Mo will get dinged for this one.
Bruce Cooper will check into the ball game. Number 3 here for the IBL All-Stars. 6'8", the center out of Southern Connecticut. A-call to the bench. Less height, but a little more bulk down low.
A lot more bulk.
Ball entered into Smith. They'll kick it back out Cunningham. Cunningham on a hard spin. Stops at the elbow. His spinning jumper will not go. Fight for the rebound. Goes out of bounds off of the Bellingham Slam. First half action brought to you by Westside Pizza, located just across the street on the corner of Kellogg and Cordata. Mention tonight's opponent, the IBL All-Stars, and receive any large pizza for just $10. Westside Pizza, where it's all about the pizza. Jared Cunningham gets a bucket for the All-Stars. It's 9-6. Poole down to the other end, drives against Smith, kisses it off of the glass as he got it about halfway down the lane, backpedaling, puts it up and in. 11-6 our score. The lead is 5. Ball to Smith, right back to Cunningham. He'll step into a triple. No, won't go. Rebound tipped out. Cunningham will get marked that. Freeman will get it. Sam will race down, go between the wickets with the dribble. Leave it now for Poole. Lob, that one too tall. It bounces off of the rim. He was looking for Jacob. Numbers the other way. Cunningham going to take it himself. Put it up with the right hand, in and out, no good. Rebound, stick back by Smith. That one won't go. He'll get another one. Richard Smith will put it up and in.
Not a surprise that Jared Cunningham is dominating the landscape here for the All-Stars. He's the most prominent name on this team. They're kind of funneling things through him so far.
Plus, he has brilliantly pink socks going here tonight.
Extremely pink.
Sideline right, they'll kick it now here from Mo to Blake. He'll try another three from straight on top. Will not go. Rebound Cunningham. Shovels it out. Quigtar will bring it up. Out of the University of Miami. Hard drive to the baseline. Scoop shot against Rico. Won't go, but they'll call a foul. They'll call it on the shot, and free throw shots upcoming here for the IBL All-Stars.
Rico, as you may guess, not pleased with that call. He's trying to talk his way out of it with that far official, but will not work, and we'll have free throws here for the All-Stars. Quigtar to the line.
Free throw shot is up and good. 7:50 left to go here in the opening quarter. Second shot. Rattles home. 11-10 our score. The lead is 1. All-Stars a little lost there on defense. Freeman was wide open. Mo didn't see him in time. Bring it up across the timeline. Mo will get it now here beyond the arc to Jacob Stevenson straight on top. He'll look. 8 on the shot clock. Trying to find Mo. He'll whip it down inside the paint. Ball knocked loose. Mo will get it down to, while they reset the shot clock, I'm a little bit surprised. Bellingham gets a break. Loose ball on the tip follow that time on Stevenson's shot. Won't go by Blake, but it comes out to Freeman. They'll get it inside to Jacob. Dump it down to Blake. Inside the lane. He'll throw one up with the right hand. No good. Rebound tipped. Grabbed off here by the All-Stars, and a foul will be called. It's going to go against Bellingham.
I mean this as respectfully as I can say it, but with these IBL All-Stars, again, a team just kind of thrown together. The style of play that we see in the IBL is even more pronounced, which is a little more ragtag, a little more run, gun, and have fun. We're seeing that again, like squared with these IBL All-Stars the first 5 minutes of this game.
Way to go math on us, by the way, buddy.
I try to help the kids.
Ball across the timeline now here. Moreland will drive, crossover against Mo. Stop, pop the jumper from the free throw line that will not go. Rebound tips out long. Cunningham will get it. Baseline jumper splash. He rattles that one home from 12. 12-11. Nice little run here by the All-Stars. They take a 1-point lead. They have scored the last 6 points. Beyond the circle now with the dribble, Rico flips it back out. Freeman fakes the deep three on the switch. Quigtar will pick him up. He'll work off of the screen by Stevenson. Get it to Mo. Back out 5 on the shot clock. From Mo to Blake for a 3. That one won't go. Rebound tip long. All-Stars get it to Cunningham. He'll wait for numbers. Lob it up to Moreland. Make the catch. Put it up too hard off the glass. No good. Rebound taken down by Smith. He'll step out. Launch the 3. No, that won't go along the baseline. Rebound cleared here by Bellingham. Rico with it. Hard push. Flip it back out now here to Mo. Stops beyond the circle. They'll dump it inside to Blake. Poole will turn, double pump, kiss it off of the glass, up and in.
Oh, when Blake Poole hangs in the air, it's quite a sight to behold. Blake already has 10.
13-12 our score. Now a foul off the ball.
Poole and Smith bumping each other up and down the floor. We'll see if it's on one of them.
It brought both Tyler Amaya and Rob Oliver up off of the bench. A little bit of jawing here as you hear it from the fans. Double like what they saw.
Wow.
Blake Poole gets whistled for one.
It's like
Richard Smith will get whistled for it as well.
Very nice, fellas. That's a lot of beef, by the way.
The two both kind of smiling, but a little bit of talking here. And Poole and Smith still jawing at each other here. Ball will come over left-hand side. Hard drive by Cooper as he'll spin, take it to the rack, bang it off of the glass, up and in. 14-13, IBL All-Stars by 1. Freeman drives, turns, spins at the elbow, kick it back out to Rico, down to the baseline. Ball comes inside. Stevenson turns, spins along the baseline, and flips it up and in. Alfred Davis has checked into the ball game. Give him an assist on that play. 15-14 our score. Cunningham against Stevenson. Spins him along the baseline. Floats a nice fall-away jumper up and home from 15 feet out.
Couple of beauties for Cunningham, the guy that the Slam do not need to see heat up.
16-15, the jumper up by Rico just inside the arc, right-hand side. It's one of those ones where nobody's underneath. You say, no, great shot.
Good shot.
Long lob pass down to the other end. Moreland had beaten everybody there, but that time a little too tall for him. He got a hand on it, but tips it out of bounds. We'll have a timeout,
if at all. They are in the backcourt out there. Bond will take the inbound, and here comes Bellingham.
Bond Sideline left will bounce it now into the hands. David Taylor, the 5'11 guard out of Skagit Valley Community College, has checked in for the All-Stars. Leave it now for Stevenson. Jacob through the lane with a spin move. Giant surprise there as he puts it off of the glass with the right hand. No good. Rebound comes down to the IBL All-Stars down to the other end. Moreland will put it up with a right hand. Got a tip follow. Missed them both. Back down the other way here off of the rebound. Freeman with it. Sam leaves it now here for Alfred. Back out Freeman, a three, shot it long. Rebound on the weak side, grabbed up by Smith. Long outlet pass down to Cunningham, who's taller than Freeman, and he plucks it out of the air, lays it up and in with the right hand.
The long arms of Jared Cunningham. He reached up to catch it and reached out to lay it in. Nobody could stop him.
18-17, defensive breakdown though for the All-Stars that time. Nobody picks up Freeman. He goes right to the right elbow and splashes home the jumper. 1 point lead for the Slam. Smith going to back his way down here against Freeman, put the shot up, won't go, but he got fouled. And you can see, Mark, what this All-Star team is doing. They're pounding it in right now. Cunningham, who doesn't post up as much as he's just a big 6'9 guy that can play out on the wings. Then you've got Bruce Cooper underneath, and then Smith at 6'7". The Slam just don't have that type of size down inside the paint.
Give the All-Stars credit. They know where their advantage is, and they have made it work so far. Again, we're only 8 minutes in, but they're taking advantage of the opportunities with their big guys.
19 all here after the free throws. All tied up here with 4:14 left to go in the opening quarter. Coast side Bond, sideline right. We still haven't seen player coach Tyler Amaya out on the floor. Little crossover by Bond. He'll turn the corner, get down inside the lane, flip it to Blake Poole. Beautiful feed by Bond, and an easy layup that time for Blake.
Great look by Kosai. He made that one possible.
Cunningham brings it up sideline left, working against Jacob. Tries to turn the corner, cannot get baseline. Back out on top. Wide open, big man in Bruce Cooper will take the three, and he rainbows it home.
He hesitated the first time, but then he reloaded, got it to go. Cooper has 5 points.
22-21. Quickly back the other way, though, as Jacob Stevenson will get just inside the free throw line, float one up and home. 23-22 Slam. Cunningham to answer back with a triple on the other end, will not go. Ball tipped out of bounds. Looked like it went off a pool, but they'll say the All-Stars touched it last. Substitution, Bronson Damon, out of the College of the Siskiyous in California. The guard will check in now here for the All-Stars.
We'll put out a call for our missing defense because it has disappeared on both sides. It's a shoot it when you get it so far the last few minutes.
Double post here will come to the left elbow to Stevenson. Back out to Poole. Pump fakes on the long jumper. Get it back to Jacob on the curl all the way to the bucket, and he'll lay it up and in with the right hand.
Sometimes you can play D, but a perfectly executed play is going to beat it, like right there.
Here comes the player coach. Tyler Amaya set to check in at the next dead ball. Ball comes down to Cunningham along the baseline. Flip it back out to Moreland. He'll work off of the screen. Hard collision that time with Jacob. No foul called. Moreland to the cup. Tries to finger roll with the right hand. Won't go. Williams tips it out to Bond. Bond will race down. Playing from behind. It'll be stolen away. Good play that time by Bronson Damon. Get it up to Cunningham. He'll turn square for a three. That's way off the mark. Underneath the rebound, put back up and in by Webster Moreland. 25-24. 1 point lead here for Bellingham. And now, how about Alfred Davis?
Nice.
Hitting a three ball from the left side, 28-24. 4 point lead here for the Slam.
Alfred, no hesitation, just went right into it. His momentum took him right to the bucket, and he buried a three from the left wing.
Moreland between the wickets, turns, spins down inside the lane, kicks it back out. Cooper down to the corner to Cunningham. He'll drive baseline, stop, pop, 12-footer, splash.
Jared Cunningham with 10 points already.
28-26 our score here. Minute 50 left to go here in the first quarter. The ball dumped down inside. Bronson Damon will drive to the cup, kiss it off of the glass that time with the left hand, and tie us up here at 28 all. Minute and a half left to go here. Mo has his pocket picked. Picked off here by Moreland right at the half-court line. Moreland will drive in and get called for the charge as he knocks over Mo Anderson.
Moreland decided very early that he was just going to go over or through whoever was in his way. It happened to be Mo Anderson, and that'll be a charge every time.
Moreland came over as if he was going to check out. Now they'll have a timeout. Timeout called by Chuck Taylor, the head coach of the IBL All-Stars. We're all tied up at 28 apiece with 1:24 left to go here in the opening quarter. We'll take a break. Back with more right here on KGMI.
In Bellingham, Mount Vernon, Marysville, Everett, Linwood, and online at judrack.com.
28 all our score here as Mo Anderson brings it up in the front court just into the ball game now here for the All-Stars is Gary Smith at the guard, and he tries to match up with Mo, and Mo says not so quick.
There's one in your face.
He floats a jumper just inside the three-point ring, up and in. Bronson Damon drives through the lane, kicks over to the corner. Cooper, another three and another hit. Cooper way too much time to set his feet, and he rainbows that one up and in. 31-30, All-Stars by 1. 50 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. Inside to Stevenson. Jacob goes up for the high entry pass, got bumped and fouled.
Take your pick of IBL All-Stars. Looks like David Taylor will get called for this one, but 3 guys made contact with Jacob.
4th team foul, so Alfred Davis will inbound right in front of the All-Stars bench. Bounce it into Mo. Anderson will work off of the screen by Jacob. Kick it back left-hand side. Blake Poole down inside to Jacob, and we will get a foul here whistled against Cunningham.
Yep. Looks like he hooked Stevenson that time.
Should be number 5, so we should have free throw shots upcoming. It is indeed team foul number 5.
Jacob kind of gives a look to Jared Cunningham, who winks back at him for the hooking foul that time. Those guys have been through the wars together many times over the years.
Jacob to the free throw line. 31-30 our score, and the IBL's all-time leading scorer knots us up as he hits the first one. Slam on the road next, as they will play tomorrow against the Seattle Flight at North Seattle Community College at 7 o'clock. Cunningham up into the offensive end after the missed second free throw here by Stevenson. 30 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Ball comes over to Cunningham for a 3 in and out from the left wing. Loose ball, middle of the paint, grabbed up here by Jacob. 2-on-1 the other way. Gets it out to Davis. Davis right back to Jacob, who gets wrapped up as he tried the shot that time. David Taylor got a piece of him. And Jacob will go back to the free throw line.
One of the oldest questions in basketball. There it was right there with Jacob on the drive. Do you give him the automatic layup, or do you make him earn them from the line? All-Stars went with the latter, and we'll see if Jacob can hit a pair right here.
Shot up and good. Tyler Amaya, the head coach for the Slam, also player coach, played in their last game, scored 39 points in a victory over Venice on a road trip last weekend. Was set to check in, but following the IBL All-Stars timeout, back to the bench, and we have not seen him return to the scorer's table. Ball comes down to the other end. Both free throws are made. 33-31. Inside to Cooper. Muscled his way down. Put up the shot with the right hand. No good. Blake Poole got hit in the head, and Cooper missed the putback. Got a third opportunity at it, and eventually he gets fouled.
Bruce Cooper was down there in the low block, caught in between. Do I bank it in, or do I just put it over the top of the iron? He missed a couple in a row, and you mentioned, Doug, in so doing, Blake Poole comes out a little worse for wear. He got clunked right on the top of the head.
So to the line.
Big fella, not in a very good mood about it, by the way. He's kind of gritting his teeth out there.
Cooper's free throw shot off the front iron. 6'8" out of Southern Connecticut. The taller center in Ting Akol at 7 foot got the start, but
there's a brief
only played a couple of minutes before he was replaced by Cooper, who's gone the rest of the way. Missed a free throw. The long heave from three-quarter court by Blake Poole comes up short, but after one, and back out at center is Ting Akol, the 7-footer. Tyler Amaya is out there, and the coach will bring the ball up himself. He's got Mo, Jacob, Rico, and Blake with him out there. Little turnaround by Jacob just outside of the lane on the right side, rolls off. Taylor back down the other way with the dribble. Tried to flip it down inside the lane looking for Smith. Tipped by Poole, stolen away. Amaya bounces it out in front to Mo. Right back out to Tyler. He'll go over to Blake. Poole returns the pass. Amaya one dribble and done. Leave it now here for Jacob. 2-point Slam lead. Ball kicked to the corner. Amaya three ball left a little bit short. Rebound bounces into the hands now here of Bronson Damon, and here come the All-Stars back the other way. Cunningham tried to force it down on a bounce pass to Smith. Just inside the lane. It got kicked out of bounds that time by Jacob Stevenson. 17 on the shot clock, 11-17 left to go here until halftime. 2-point Slam lead. Bronson Damon got caught up in the air, spinning into a double team. Ball tipped loose, grabbed off by Jacob. He'll drive to the paint, put the shot up. It won't go, but he got fouled. Bronson Damon getting whistled for that one after he made a rather ill-advised pass.
Yes.
Had it worked, it would have looked pretty cool, but the odds of it working, not too good.
To the point where it became a rather easy steal for Jacob Stevenson. Missed the lob coming the other way, but he got hacked. So Jacob, sitting on 9 points, will go to the line.
Free throw shot up and in for Jacob Stevenson. Lead is 3 now here for the Slam. He'll take a look at another one. And that one is good. 35-31 our score. Taylor with a little bit of pressure here from Rico in the backcourt. Get it now to Bronson Damon, and he'll bring it up here against Mo. Cross him over, go baseline, change hands, and somehow flip it up and in with a left hand. He got it to go. 35-33. Down to the other end. Amaya kicks it in the corner to Rico. Bounces it to Blake Poole. Tipped up into the air. Loose ball. It'll be grabbed off by Rico. Once again over to Blake. Flip it back out. Caught here by Mo. Back over to Poole once again. Baseline 3 ball short. Jacob had a piece of it. It goes off of a call. Out of bounds. It will be Bellingham ball. Amaya to inbound. Left of the bucket along the baseline. Bounces it into Rico. They'll retreat beyond the ring. Whips a pass across the court. Back to Amaya. They'll feed it down inside the lane. Jacobs jumper up and good. 37-33. Ball brought up to the offensive end. Taylor right into a double team. Stevenson knocks the ball loose. Scramble for it. Everybody down onto the floor. Loose ball going to be grabbed off by Akol. He'll get it to Smith. Bang it off of the window up and in. 2-point contest, 37-35, 10 and change to go here in the second quarter. Amaya will try a 3 and the little crossover, cannot get it to go. Missed his first 2 shots since coming in at the start of the second quarter. With the dribble, Taylor will work left, leave it for Smith, dump it down inside the lane, a little turnaround. Jared Cunningham over the top of Jacob Stevenson, and he got it to go, falling away.
Cunningham up to 12, he leads the All-Stars.
37 all our score here with 9:35 left to go in the second quarter. Poole to Rico through the lane to Amaya. Back out to Blake. He'll try a triple. No, that's off. Akol the rebound. Tried his outlet. Tipped up into the air. Mo kept it alive, but nobody could get it for Bellingham. Smith chases it down to the front court. He'll try a triple. Oh, my. Wow, that was as casual as you please. Slinging it up there, and he got it to go, and it's a 3-point lead here for the IBL All-Stars. Rico to answer back, and he does. A deep triple right in front of the All-Stars bench. All knotted at 40 apiece. 9 minutes left to go here until halftime. Ball dribbled a couple of times with the right hand here by Taylor. He's looking for some help. Finds it in the form of Cunningham. Thought about the long jumper. Stevenson comes out on him defensively. On the switch, he's picked up by Amaya. Cunningham between the wickets here. He'll bounce it into Akol. Back his way down against Blake. Put the shot up too strong. Rebound Mo. Outlet comes to Rico. Wilkins on the hard dribble. He'll spin against Taylor. Lost it. Reverses it up and in. Oh, doctor. What a beautiful play that time by Rico on the spinning reverse for 2.
Double figures with 10 for Rico. Best looking hoop of the night so far.
Taylor drives to the elbow. Leaves it now here for Smith. Drives, dishes, and did it get tipped? I think it did. Got tipped by one of the defenders for Bellingham. Goes out of bounds.
I think Amaya just got his hand up in time, and it just feels good to say that again. Tyler Amaya back in the mix. Having to have the coach play when your coach is Tyler Amaya is not a bad thing. This team is better with him out there.
Webster Moreland checks back into the ball game now here for the All-Stars, as does Sam Freeman for Bellingham. They'll bounce it into Cooper, who replaced Akol, and nobody was aware of the shot clock here for the All-Stars, as Cooper was just dribbling it out beyond the 3-point ring, just shaking his head as he walks back down the other way. Taylor will check out. Ryan Quigtar will check back in here for the All-Stars. Freeman drives, pump fakes, got Cooper up in the air, went right past him, and goes to the baseline where he floats home a little 5-footer. Moreland crosses over against Freeman, reverses it up and in as he took him to the cup. 44-42. Mo over to Freeman. Working against Quigtar. Can't get it inside to Jacob Stevenson. Working against Bronson Damon. Get it over to Rico. Rico in and out with the 3-ball. Loose ball. And an elbow or a forearm here from Jacob Stevenson will draw the whistle. Stop the clock with 7:27 left to go here in a 44-42 ball game. 2-point lead for Bellingham.
That's some real end-to-end action going there for about 3 or 4 possessions in a row, but the whistle will slow us down a little bit.
Quigtar, sideline right. Raced off. He'll kick it now over to Damon. And somehow Bronson Damon driving along that baseline. Got it to go off the glass. Jacob Stevenson, hard drive against Damon. Put it up over the front of the iron and had it rolled just through. Back out to a 2-point Bellingham lead. Get it to Cooper. He'll work against Amaya. Drive inside. A travel here for Cooper.
Big fella wearing number 3. That's about the number of little shuffle steps he took right there to try and get in position down low.
Mo will walk it up. Amaya, Stevenson, Wilkins, and Freeman with him. Get it now right-hand side into the hands of Stevenson. Back and forth between the hands here for Jacob. Kick it in the right-hand corner. Amaya, jump stop down inside the lane. Too strong off the glass with the right hand. Rebound on the outlet. It's broken up. Intended for Moreland. And it almost got stolen that time by Jacob Stevenson. It goes out of bounds. That collision had Mark Stoughton a little bit spooked.
That's a little close for comfort.
There you go. Let the audience beware. You were not in triple position anyway.
Ready to run screaming the other way.
There you go. A miss out of the other end by Smith. Wide open is Freeman for a line drive 3-ball from the right side. And the lead is 5 now here for the Slam. 6:09 left to go here in the second quarter. Moreland with it beyond the circle. He'll drive through the lane. Change hands, put it up lefty. Can't get it to go. Rebound tips out. Amaya with it. Tried to outlet. Ball stolen away. Knocked loose. Grabbed off here by Mo. Cross court. Rico. Gonna drive here. Bumped off by Moreland. Moreland talks all game long.
A lot.
Get it over to Freeman here, and he'll hit a 3-ball and another line drive jumper from the right side. Back to back. That time from Freeman. And he makes it 52-44, an 8-point advantage.
Couple more of those from Sam, and we'll get a little more quiet out there.
Cooper working against a man. Tries to back his way down. Nice leave for Smith, who cut down the lane on the left-hand side. Put it up and in with the left hand. Get it to Freeman. Freeman to the cup. Reverses it up and in. Freeman has scored the last 8 points here for Bellingham. 54-46 our score. A timeout here taken by the All-Stars. 5:17 left to go until halftime. 54-46, an 8-point Bellingham lead against a couple of these bigger players here for the IBL All-Stars. He's done a good job down inside the paint defensively.
Doug, with this Slam team taking on the All-Stars, a group that essentially is kind of thrown together, you know the structure of the Slam will take over, and we're starting to see it.
Cooper with it. Get it to Cunningham. Well beyond the circle. Leave it now for Smith. He'll take another 3. Back iron. No. Moreland chases after it. The rebound loose inside the paint. Grabbed off by Poole. Out to Rico. They'll race down. Flip it over to Freeman. He'll corral it. Sam between the wickets. Working against Smith. Trying to back his way down. Bounce it through the lane. Telegraph that pass. Stolen by Cunningham. It was intended for Mo. Jared Cunningham brings it across the timeline. Flips it back out, right-hand side here. A little spin move by Moreland. He'll put it up with the left hand, can't get it. Now he and Poole collide. Moreland ends up down on the floor, looking for a foul call, none forthcoming. Mo will kick it over in the corner. Rico a 3, shot it long. Rebound tip from Freeman, right to Blake. Poole puts it up and in.
Blake has 14.
56-46, largest lead of the ball game here of 10. Sideline right. Cunningham lobs it down inside to Smith. Back out Moreland. Fakes the 3. Drives to Smith. Baseline. He'll put it up and in. Good find by Webster. Moreland for the deuce. The lead is 8. 4 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Mo hounded here by Moreland. He'll try and work left. Ball knocked loose. Mo will get it back. Step inside the arc and float the jumper up and home.
Good old-fashioned mid-range jumper. You don't see many of those in this league, but Mo buried it.
Lead back out to 10. Sideline left, the lob pass comes into Cunningham. He'll turn against the shorter Freeman, put up the long jumper. That one no good from 15. Rebound Poole, bad outlet to Amaya. Rolls over, Smith will get it, kick it in the corner. Cunningham missed the free ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Blake Poole. The ball will belong to the IBL All-Stars.
It's like Alfred Davis is back in for the slam. Rico Wilkins will take a seat. It's been a good run for Rico in the first half. He already has 10.
Inbound on the bounce will come now over to Cunningham. Flip it back out to Smith. Smith, cross court, ball tipped, goes off of the hands of the point guard, Quigtar, and out of bounds right in front of the slam bench.
Alfred Davis played a little football defensive back there and forced that turnover.
Open man is Freeman on the right side off of the inbound. They'll get it to him for another line drive. Three that won't go. Blake Poole, weak side rebound off of the window up and in. Lead now at 12 here for the Slam.
Blake, your game high score was 16 now.
3 minutes left to go. Cunningham to answer back with a triple. Cunningham at 6'9", Mark, really seems to kind of settle for a three ball a lot here in this contest. We have seen him on different teams of the IBL over the last couple of years where he's been far more active down inside the lane.
Where he makes up his mind he wants to own one of those sides of the paint, and he usually does. He's that big and strong.
Ball got knocked out of bounds on the outlet off of the miss. It'll be Bellingham ball. Amaya will bring it up. Poole and Cooper just banging against each other here at the high post. Ball tipped over now here from Amaya to Freeman. Sam through the lane to Poole. Pass too far out in front of Blake. It'll go out of bounds. Blake has yet to get a breakout here on the floor. Mr. Eurobasket Center of the Year in the German League.
Yep, that's him.
Ball inside to Cooper. He can't hold on to the low bounce pass as Blake Poole gave him the chair, then pulled it out from underneath him, and he stumbled away from the basketball. It'll be a turnover.
Cooper and Poole, just a guess, that's about 550 pounds a man out there bodying up against each other.
Lob pass from Poole down inside to Jacob Stevenson, tipped up in the air, stolen away by Cunningham. Quickly back down to the other end. Cunningham will stop, pop off the window, up and in. Nice shot by Jared Cunningham. Back down the other way. Nobody got Davis. He'll take it all the way to the cup. Oh, he got blocked by Cooper as he went hard to the glass. Cooper knocked it free. Cunningham will get it. They'll dump it down to the baseline, and an easy layup for Webster Moreland. 2 minutes left to go here until halftime. 60-52 our score. The lead is 8. Quickly up into the offensive end. Working with the dribble. Amaya with the triple. That one will not go. Rebound to Cooper. Slam have gone cold. Here come the All-Stars. Cunningham will dribble it up. The work left off of the screen by Acol. Get it back down to the big fella. And the 7-footer will take it to the glass. Lay it up and in with the right hand. Suddenly a 6-point ball game. Had been as big as 12. A 6-0 run here for the All-Stars. Moreland will reach in and get whistled for the foul. Webster Moreland,
he can argue any call, can he?
He can argue a call that favors him. 60-54. He can argue his own made bucket.
Yes, he can.
A minute 25 left to go here. Lob pass comes in. Amaya makes the catch. Tyler with the dribble. He'll lob it down in low. Bad pass that time by Tyler, looking for Jacob.
If this Tyler Amaya playing thing becomes full-time, as he shakes off the cobwebs, the Slam are really onto something. He was one of the best in the IBL in his prime a few years ago.
Bounce pass comes to Acol. He'll step back, put up the jumper. That one no good from 9. Rebound to Bellingham. Freeman races past Cunningham, lays it up and in. Inbound here to Cunningham, and he'll walk it across the timeline. Final minute here of the second quarter, 62-54. Dump it down into Cooper. He'll retreat along the baseline. Flip it back out Cunningham. A 3, no, short. Rebound tipped. Freeman will get it. Sam looking to get rid of it here. Now he'll bring it across the timeline. Kick it in the left-hand corner. Amaya to the cup. Oh, he tried to flip it up on the reverse as he sliced between two defenders, got fouled, and he will take a look at 2 free throws here.
We made reference to a younger Tyler Amaya in his prime a few years ago. Was the very definition of a high flyer. And in the pregame warm-up line, we saw a little bit of that. It was nice to see Tyler flying around. Just went up high for one right there, got fouled, and see if he can dent the score column here from the line.
Amea's free throw shot rattles and drops at the line. Player coach Tyler Amea. Assistant coach last year, Rob Ridenour. They won the IBL championship back-to-back years, 2012, 2013. Rob had one in 2008 as well as the head coach. He stepped down after last season. Amea takes over. He misses a second free throw. He was just going to be the coach, but now he's the player coach. 1 of 2 at the line, 63-54.
That's okay with Tyler, Doug. He looks comfortable out there.
Ball whipped over to the corner. Cunningham with a 3-ball from the right side that rattles home. Shot clock is off. 17 seconds left to go here. 63-57. Just a 6-point lead. Amea a triple. No, that one's short, and it goes out of bounds. Amea looking back towards the bench now here, kind of banging his hands together in frustration, but he gets back defensively to tip the ball away from Akal, who had leaked down to the other end. How a 7-footer sneaks away from you is beyond me, but he did it.
Yet it happened.
7.6 left. Akal steps out on the inbound, puts up the jumper along the baseline, won't go. Poole the rebound, 2 seconds. One, he'll get it out to Stevenson. Can't get it up. The loose ball got picked up by Davis, who put it in off of the window, but after the buzzer, and at halftime, it's a 63-57 score. The Bellingham Slam leading it by 6 over the IBL All-Stars. We'll take a timeout, come back with more. Thrown that time by Rico Wilkins right to Webster Moreland. Moreland went to the bucket, but they had not actually started play. We will do it all over again. Second half action brought to you by Westside Pizza, located just across the street on the corner of Kellogg and Cordata. Mention tonight's opponent, hint, IBL All-Stars.
IBL All-Stars.
After the game, and receive any large pizza for just $10. Westside Pizza, where it's all about the pizza. Hard drive on the spin move now here by Jacob Stevenson. He'll dump it down inside the lane, and the reverse layup is up and good for Blake Poole.
Blake's first bucket of the half gives him 18. That's a game high total.
65-57. Webster Moreland, hard drive right to left, got inside the lane, flipped it up and in with the right hand. 6-point ball game. Stevenson to bring it up to the front court. Same starters out here on the floor. Stevenson will go baseline, put it up with the right hand. No good. Poole the rebound, stuck it right back up and in. 67-59 our score. Ball tipped up in the air from Webster Moreland by Mo. Stolen away here by Blake Poole. He'll take it all the way to the cup, try to play it up and in. Partially blocked by Moreland. Grabbed off by Akot. Get it to Moreland and whip it down to Smith. Makes the catch. Tries to reverse it up and in. Tipped out. Smith will get it back on the miss. He'll drive down inside the lane. Up fake against Stevenson. Got it to go with the right hand. Up into the front court. Ball left in the hands here of Freeman. Freeman will work around Smith here. Bounce it to Rico. He'll take a triple. Spills off. No good. Rebound to Moreland. Dribbles it up himself. Across the timeline. Bounces it out in front to Akoi. He has trouble with it. Big man has it knocked loose. Stolen away by Stevenson. Jacob on the outlet. Get it to Freeman. 2-on-1 the other way. He'll stop. Pull up for a triple. Got it.
Sam had time to set his feet. Just a deuce?
Just a deuce. There's a 2-ball up there, up and in. Instead of the 3, the lob pass comes down inside to Smith. He'll turn baseline, throw up a jump hook way too strong. Rebound Bellingham. Outlet to Jacob. Leave it for Freeman. To the cup, reverses it high up the air, won't go. Stevenson, the rebound turns, bangs it off of the window, up and in.
Jacob up to a relatively quiet 17 in this one.
71-61 our score. The lead is 10. Largest lead in the first half was 12 for Bellingham. Cunningham steps back, puts up the jumper. That one won't go, just outside the circles. Rebounded here by Bellingham. Outlet to Jacob along the baseline. High floater off glass with the right hand. Back-to-back buckets for Jacob. And they've matched their biggest lead of the ball game. It's 73-61, a 12-point advantage for Bellingham. 9:26 to go. The
Artist expert personalized service. Valley Plumbing and Electric and Cements. Let them do everything.
2.5 minutes into the third quarter, the Bellingham Slam up by 12, tying the biggest margin in this game. Rico Wilkins tips away the inbound, so the All-Stars will set up again. Here they come.
Inbound here against pressure will come into the hands of Quigtar. He'll bring it up himself. Race here now. Wilkins trying to track him down. They'll kick it over to Smith. He'll try a three ball that won't go. Air ball grabbed off by Cunningham. They'll put it off the glass up and in. 73-63. Long outlet. Rico will track it down. He ran underneath that long pass from Poole like a wide receiver, and he'll lay it up and in.
Rico gets a step on you. You're not catching him.
Down the other end, Moreland drives to the left, puts it up with the left hand, too strong. Scramble for the rebound will result in a foul. It'll go against Richard Smith. Smith will pick up his first team foul. 8:57 left to go here in the third quarter. Poole up into the offensive end. He'll bounce it now into the hands of Jacob. Stevenson puts it on the floor, drives between two defenders, steps back, floats it up and home with the right hand.
Man has a move for every occasion. Jacob up to 21 points. He takes over the game-high lead now.
Quigtar to Cunningham, steps back for a triple, shot it long. Rebound tipped and a foul underneath. This one, I think, is going to go against Bellingham.
Yep, that's Jacob down low.
Stevenson will pick up his third. Substitution. Damon Bronson will check back, or Damon will check into the ball game. 77-63. Ball dumped down along the baseline. Spin move, shot up, and follow that time by Webster Moreland. He had his hand inside the cylinder that time.
That could be saved by the whistle right there.
Another whistle here against Jacob Stevenson.
Oh, wow. Two quickies.
Hey, Rich.
Jacob is trying not to say much, but wants to get his point across to the same ref over here on the near side who called both those.
Stevenson will pick up 3 and 4 here in the matter of about 30 seconds. Cunningham's free throw shot is up and good. That means Tyler Amaya will check into the ball game. Amaya in, Stevenson to the bench. Team doing without a lot of their big men here. Chaz Koch, Nick Moore, 6'6" and 6'7" respectively. Troy Gottselig, that is, 6'8". And then, of course, Austin Bragg, 6'9", was a starter for much of the season. 77-65, 1 of 2 at the free throw line here. And Tyler Amaya trying to turn the corner here, and he hooked the defender that time and gets whistled for the foul.
You see the athleticism in Tyler Amaya that we've been so familiar with over the years. Just a little bit of rust to knock off his game.
Ball rolled up left-hand side to Cunningham. Cunningham directs traffic here as he'll work against Amaya. Gonna step into a triple. No, that one won't go. Rebound tip long. Grabbed off here by Amaya. He'll dribble up past Cooper. Get down inside the lane. Tried to go up. Ball knocked loose, and they'll say it goes off of Tyler. Out of bounds. Turned it over. It'll be IBL All-Stars ball.
Speaking of rust, Tyler kind of drove himself into no man's land right there. Didn't have anybody open left or right side driving down the middle and had the ball knocked loose.
Moreland with it inside the circle. Here comes the double team. He'll kick it back out to Cunningham. Cunningham tried to force it down inside the lane looking for Cooper. Tipped, stolen away by Poole. Down to Mo. Mo will race down the middle of the lane, float one up with the right hand, no good. Rebound pulled down here by Bronson Damon, and he gets fouled by Mo Anderson going over the back. Or will he? Oh.
Mo pointed to himself like he either thought it was going to be or wanted it to be on him.
Wow. Slam got away with one there. That's going to go against Damon.
Oh, wow.
Team foul number 2. 77-65, 7:39 left to go here in the third. Slam lead it by 12. Ball comes now here to Rico. Tried to spin, lost the ball, goes back, picks it up. He'll work here against David Taylor. Rico working right, 14 on the shot clock. Stops, leaves it back for Poole. A 3 ball up. Blake left it short out the front iron. Rebound Amaya. Well, wrestle that one away from Webster Moreland. Kick it back left, now to Poole. Poole will turn the corner and try and lay it up and in with the right hand. They'll count it and one with a continuation. Webster Moreland was so busy jawing and kind of mugging at Tyler Amaya. He didn't move his feet once Amaya got rid of the ball to Blake Poole. And
Blake went right past him.
Kind of Ole defense there. Reached out, got a piece of him, and he'll get the and one here as he laid it up and in. 79-65. Poole's free throw shot won't go. Rebound pulled down here by Bronson Damon. Get it to Cunningham. Across the timeline. Leave it now for Moreland. Moreland will drive inside the free throw line. Back out topside to Taylor. Almost thrown away on his pass by Moe. Instead it ends up in the hands of Cunningham, who will step into a little 7-footer that splashes home.
Cunningham takes his turn as a game-high scorer now at 23.
Amaya sees a crease to the cup, flips it up and in with a right hand over the top of Taylor. Makes it 81-67.
A lot of that elevation for Tyler Amaya is still there. Good to see.
Beyond the circle, Cunningham. Flip it back out here to Moreland. Moreland pump fake, steps into a triple. That one shot long. Rico gets the rebound. Wilkins will walk it up. Get it now to Amaya. Tyler works left to the baseline. He'll get fouled as he took it hard at the rim that time. 2 shots upcoming here for Tyler Amaya. Damon picking up the foul, his 4th.
Tyler Amaya was a state champion at Mount Vernon High School. Made a couple of college stops before he settled at Western Washington University. Big star as a junior and a senior. Again, has been around the world playing pro ball. Nice to see him back in uniform now at the Slam.
Free throw shot missed off the front iron. There's a good little feeder program there with that Western Washington University team for the Slam.
That could be something someday.
There you go. Speaking of which, we saw the former coach, Brad Jackson's wife, Debbie Jackson, in the house taking in the ball game.
Debbie Jackson,
tonight.
An old friend of this broadcast crew. Great to see her.
Ball dumped down inside the lane to the cup. Blocked from behind. That time was Webster. Moreland. Loose ball. Cunningham will get it. His turnaround jumper no good from 12. Scramble for the rebound. It goes off of Damon, out of bounds. Alfred Davis will check in, another former Western Viking. He will replace Sam Freeman. 82-67, 15-point margin now here for the Slam as they have stretched this one out. Ball dumped in the left-hand corner here to Davis. He'll take a triple. That one won't go. In fact, it bounces off of the rim and up and over the backboard and out of bounds. We'll have a timeout with 5:54 left to go here in the third quarter. 82-67, Slam out in front. Back with more. That one is a 7 o'clock tip-off. 5:50 left to go here in the third. Ronson Damon going to go coast to coast off of the inbound, lay it up and in as the C's separated there, and he got a nice easy roll to the bucket, laid it up and in with the left hand. Blake Poole drives, bounces it along the baseline to Rico, draws a double team out to Amaya, topside Davis, kick it left, Moa 3, got it!
Oh, ball movement, boys, nice.
Great passing that time by Bellingham. Moa gets rewarded with a triple in the left corner. 16-point lead, largest of the ball game. Jump pass left. Taylor open for a triple to answer back. Shot it long. Rebound on the weak side. Pulled down by the All-Stars. 2 of them collide though, and Damon and Moreland. It's grabbed off here. Rico down to the other end. Tried to lob it up to Davis, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Taylor, who got back defensively. 18 on the shot clock. 5:07 left to go here in the third. 85-69 our score. Anderson to trigger in the bounce pass on the inbound. It'll come in now here to Blake. Back around the circle left. Rico with it through the low. Lost control of it. Stolen away. Damon with it to Taylor. They'll flip it down to Cunningham. Bounce pass. And how about that? Nice two-hand flush by Tang Akoy. A 7-footer puts it down with authority.
Strong finish.
85-71. Back out Davis to Amaya. Tyler going to drive. Caught up in the air. Back out to Rico. Sets his feet for that off-balance 3, but he got it to go. Or Mark, that didn't get it to go as it rolls off. Normally Rico gets that one to go.
It is instinct.
He went scrambling after that long rebound, and he'll get whistled for the foul. He will pick up his second personal foul. He'll check out. Chris Ferguson will check into the ball game now here for the Slam. Chris, 5'11", the guard out of Evergreen State. Leave it now for Cunningham beyond the circle. Topside with a couple of dribbles now here. They'll shovel it left to Cunningham. Force it in to Akoy. He'll turn, spin right against Blake. Off of glass, up and in. Akoy,
He's waking up.
is 7 feet tall. Very slight of frame, especially against Blake Poole. They'll dump it inside to Blake. He's going to back his way down here. Turn, spin. Taylor came across the double team. Knocked the ball loose. Grabbed off by Cunningham. Lead sits at 12. Jared will take it up himself. He'll stop, retreat back out beyond the circle. Leave it now here for Moreland. They dare Moreland to take the 3. He does. Back iron, no. Rebound caroms out. Ferguson will get it. He'll leave it now here for Mo. Mo over to Blake. Dump it in the corner here to Davis. Davis will force it into Mo. Back top side of Maya. He'll take a three. No. Offline to the left. Rebound secured here by Moreland. Moreland races up right. Drives down inside the lane. Shovels it across the lane. They're going to call a foul here. A block against Amaya.
Looked a heck of a lot like Tyler was set for about 2 full seconds. Referee does not agree, so they will call the block on the player coach, Tyler Amaya. And now the call is settling in the slam here, and they're saying, how can you call that? Stripes.
Long conversation now here with the officials.
Mo Anderson is out there lobbying for his coach.
I think the question mark here is about the foul, but also why is he shooting since Moreland passed the ball? He did not take the shot.
A very good question.
It was just a third team foul, so it wouldn't be shots based on 5, but nonetheless the free throw is up and in for Webster Moreland. Moreland out of Warner Pacific in Oregon. The free throw shot is missed. Okoye gets the rebound, fans it back out. Mo intercepts it, and now a foul here on the play. Mo got fouled here on that kind of a scramble for the basketball.
Jared Cunningham and his game-high 23 points to the bench here for the All-Stars. We'll see if Bellingham can take advantage of that.
Mo Anderson dribbles it up across the timeline. And work against Moreland. Work left. The play over the top of the screen set by Blake. Bounce it over to Poole. They'll work to the free throw circle. Get it back out to Amaya. Amaya sees a crease. Takes it to the cup. Scoop. Layup with the right hand is up and good. Inbound comes to Moreland. No play for the steal. Moreland races down the other way. Get it now here to Bronson Damon. Tried to reverse it up. Blocked by Poole. Outlet here to Mo. Get it up to Amaya. Tyler looking. Flip it back to Mo. Stops just inside the free throw line. Dumps it down to Davis. Davis up fakes. Puts the shot up. Left it short. Got it back. Little scoop layup. That one offline. Rebound to Taylor now here for the IBL All-Stars. 87-74 our score. 2:35 left. Ball dumped right. Bronson Damon. Leave it now for Moreland. They'll whip it down inside the paint. Cooper backs his way down and bangs it off of the glass up and in. 87-76. Lead cut down to 11 with 2:15 to go here in the third. Amaya works his way down inside the lane. He'll take it to the cup, put the shot up, rolls off the rim, got his own rebound, put it back up, no good. The tip foul on the weak side by Blake Poole is up and in.
Nice to have Blake there as the finisher. Down low if you need him. Give him 24 points.
89-76 our score. Moreland, left-hand side with a pass to Taylor. Back out Moreland. They give him room on the shot. Instead, he'll drive. Ball jabbed loose by Mo. Goes out of bounds. Who's it off of? Off of the slam. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Smith will check back in. Moreland will go to the bench. Taylor will trigger the inbound with Ferguson in front of him here left of the bucket along the baseline. Out to Cooper. He'll take a three. No. Online, but shot it long. Rebound tipped out of bounds.
Okoye got a hand on it, but couldn't hang on. Ball goes out. Are they not giving that to the slam?
Foul. A foul going to go against Okoye. We were shielded from that by the official on the near side here. But
we saw enough to know it was contact with Tyler Amaya, but didn't see exactly what it was.
89-76. 1:39 left to go here in the third. Ball rocked up here by Mo Anderson. He'll work left. Off the screen by Poole. Step into a triple. No, that one won't go. Scramble for the long rebound. It'll roll all the way into the back court. It'll be grabbed off by Amaya. Tyler across the timeline. They give him room on the three, and he splashes it home.
As he continues to heat up, the Slam are onto something with the addition of Amaya. Tyler has 9 points tonight.
92-76. Slam out in front here by 16. Trying to get it inside to Cooper. Okoye instead steps into a jumper from the free throw circle, and Okoye has played well here in this third quarter.
Greg, remember what I mean? The old images of Manute Bol shooting three-pointers?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looked like for Okoye.
How about that? Tyler Amaya with a three ball from the left-hand side. Back-to-back triples for the old player coach. The jumper up from the left side for Taylor from three-point land will not go. Blake Poole will get the long front court feed from Amaya. Feed! Sam Freeman who lays it up and in. Great fast break that time on the transition for the Bellingham Slam.
Didn't look like anybody ever actually had control of that ball, but they maneuvered it up and in. Well done.
25 seconds left to go here in the third. 97-78. Backing his way down, Cooper will spin against Poole. Lay it up and in with the left hand. Shot clock off. 17 seconds left. Mo races down between the wickets. Lost control. Grabbed off by the All-Stars. 12 seconds. Smith across the timeline. Bounce it to Okoye. Pump fakes against Amaya. Puts the jumper up. Little medium range Jimmy that time. Along the baseline goes. 4 seconds. 3. Amaya across the timeline. Turns. Spins. Good if it goes. Short at the buzzer. Just across the half-court line, and Amaya could not get that one to go. But at the break here at the end of 3, 97-82.
He's one of the big weapons as they try and ride their way back in this thing. But again, 15 to make up here as we start the fourth.
97-82 as things get underway here in the fourth quarter. And we have a whistle just 9 seconds into the offensive possession to open things up for the All-Stars. Did not see where that whistle was, but nonetheless, no foul called. Ball knocked loose out of the hands of Bronson Damon. But it'll be picked up underneath by Cooper, who tries to back his way down. He'll get called for the foul here. Or no, not he will. He will draw the foul. And he'll have free throw shots upcoming. Amaya gets whistled for his third.
Only 16 seconds into this fourth quarter. Bruce Cooper to the line. Cooper has 12 points in this one. He'll try to add on to it right here. Again, 97-82 Slam. Bellingham could be one spurt away from putting this game away, but also a couple of bombs from the All-Stars, and they're right back in this one. We wind down the fourth quarter.
Free throw shot is no good for Cooper. He'll take a look at a second. That one is good. 1 of 2 at the line. Ball walked across the timeline here by Mo. Leave it now for Amaya. Outside of the circle here for Jacob Stevenson. Drives right into Cooper. Lost control of the basketball. Cooper with it in the backcourt. Gets it up to Smith. Across the timeline. Just 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Get it to Okoye. Okoye will turn here against Amaya. Draw contact as he line drives that one up and in. He was looking for the foul call, and he might have an argument there.
Okoye not graceful, but he has 10 points in the last 5 minutes.
Lead whittled down to 12, 97-85. Slam still yet to score here in the fourth. Back out Stevenson. He looks to try and change it with a three ball. Cannot. Rebound pulled down by Bronson Damon. He'll dribble it up himself for the All-Stars. Leave it for Smith. He'll try a three. Bam! What was that, about a few long bombs?
Yeah.
97-88. As quick as that, it's down to a 9-point ball game. They kick it in the corner. Freeman for 3. Line drive won't go. Right back to Sam. He'll float one up and in. Not the 3, but the deuce. Make it 99-88. Quickly back the other way. On the catch. Ball shoveled over left. Smith step back for another triple that will not go, and Maya the rebound. Tyler brings it up with the right hand across the timeline. Kicks it now here to Jacob to the cup. Scoop layup with the left hand will not go, but he got fouled. Jacob will go to the free throw line.
We said earlier, Jacob has a move for every occasion. Not only that, when defenders try and counter him, he has a counter for everything they do. He's been doing this that long, and he's been doing it at a high level.
99-88 our score. The free throw shot is up and good. And the Slam hit the century mark. Free chalupas for everyone.
Love chalupas.
No free chalupas.
Worst radio contest ever.
Thank you. 100-88. Next free throw shot up and good. Got them both. 101-88 our score. 10:22 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Slam have led throughout the second half after 17 lead changes in the first half and 7 ties. Ball outside of the circle here to Cooper. He'll drive down towards the paint, bang it up too hard with the right hand. Rebound cleared by Bellingham. Mo on the push. Kick it now here to Rico. Feed it right back to Blake. Goes between 2 defenders. Lost control of it, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll say off of the IBL All-Stars. 10 minutes left to go. 16 on the shot clock. Rico to trigger the inbound. Easy for me to say. Along the baseline. Ball will come in on a bounce. Get it to Jacob. To Mo. Right back to Rico. He'll take a long jumper. Got it to go. Foot on the line. It's just a deuce. But the lead back out to 15 at 103.88.
Couple of those for Rico tonight. He's normally good about making sure he's behind that line.
Cunningham at the top of the floor. He'll bounce a pass intended for Smith. Stolen by Mo. Loose ball. Mo will flip it up to Rico. Oh! Got too cute. Tried the lob. The lob a little too far out in front. Rico couldn't get it to go. Ball grabbed off by the IBL All-Stars, but they'll miss it. Now the long outlet. Rico will get it. He'll race down to the other end. Moreland will get a piece of Rico. As he puts a shot up, it won't go, but Mo Anderson will follow it up and in.
For the record, Rico Wilkins, listed at 5'11", is very capable of being on the receiving end of an alley-oop.
Cunningham back down to the other end. He'll miss the layup. Now back down to the other end. Guess who? Rico just racing out in front for another long feed. He'll flip it to the trailer, Sam Freeman, for the layup, and the lead is 17 at 107.90.
Everybody quickly catch your wind.
Ball comes back over to Moreland. He'll attack, drive against Blake Poole, bang it off of the glass over the top of the big man, and it's up and in. 107.92. Rico, hard crossover. He'll drive past Bronson Damon. Kick it now around the circle. Get it to Mo. Pump fakes on the long jumper. Steps up to the free throw circle. That one rolls off. Rebound on the outlet. It'll come from Cooper to Moreland. Here come the All-Stars. Moreland flips to Bronson Damon. He'll leave it right back for Moreland, who'll lay it up and in. 8:20 left to go here. 107.94 our score. Ball comes back over right. Long jumper up by Rico, and it goes. 110.94. 16-point advantage here as Cunningham will work left. Ball forced down inside the lane to Smith. Kick it back to the baseline to Cooper. He'll drive past Blake Poole. It looks like Blake reached and gave up the foul. 8:01 left. Slam looking to pick up win number 9 in a row and their 10th overall on the year. Ball whipped out. Cunningham for 3. No, that one won't go. Rebound cleared out here by Poole. Long outlet comes down to Jacob. Trying to feed it across the lane looking for Freeman. Bronson Damon stepped in front to steal it, but he goes out of bounds. It lost control of the ball. It'll stay with Bellingham on the offensive end. Inbound to Poole. Left wide open, and the 3 ball is missed from straight on top. Scramble for the rebound. Damon will get it. He'll outlet to Cunningham. Jarrett on the push. Kick it in the corner. Cooper sets his feet for a 3. No. Short. Rebound cleared by Bellingham. With it now, here's Rico. Rico flips it to Mo, to Jacob. Dump it now to Poole. Poole against 2 defenders. Just line drives it off of the glass up and in.
Blake, 26 points.
112.94. Got some tired bodies out there on the floor right now.
Hang in there, fellas.
7:15 to go. Hard drive here. Cooper rams into Poole. Lots of contact. No foul called. Kicks it back out to Moreland. They'll dump it into Cooper once again. Backspins his way inside. A loose ball that gets knocked out of play, but they'll say it goes off of Blake Poole.
Doug, you mentioned the 8-game winning streak for the Slam. Everybody really points to the back-to-back wins at Portland and at Vancouver, back-to-back nights, 5/23 and 5. How about May? May 23 and May 24. The conversation will eventually get back to that as the thing that turned things around for this Slam team.
Ball comes in. Coy. He'll put up the jumper right at the shot clock. Buzzer will not go from the right side from 7. Rebound to Freeman. Freeman will dribble it across the timeline, and he'll get the reach foul called against him here. Or he'll draw the reach foul against Moreland. 6:49 left to go. The Slam had never been able to pull off that road trip double.
Yes, and they took great pride in that. And again, no matter who you talk to in the organization, they will find a way to work that into the conversation.
Ball kicks over to the corner. Freeman from Stevenson. Sam's 3-ball attempt short. Rebound to the All-Stars. Still not out of the woods yet with 6:35 left to go. 112.94. The bounce pass from Moreland tipped out of bounds by Freeman. 6:33 left to go. A little confusion as to whose ball it was there on the hard drive. Moreland will change hands, go right to left that time and try and scoop it off of the window up and in. It won't go, but he got fouled. Third team foul here, whistled against Bellingham. Just one so far against the All-Stars. Moreland's free throw shot, very short. Short arm, barely grabbed iron. Next radio game scheduled for next Friday, as we'll be barnstorming. We'll be out in the border city. We'll be at Blaine High School for a game scheduled against the Houston Strikers, 7 o'clock on the 13th. Bounce pass will come to Jacob Stevenson. Kick it left. Rico, a three off balance. No. Rebound cleared here by the All-Stars. Get it to Cunningham. They'll bounce it to Okoye, and he'll dunk it with two hands. Okoye makes it a 15-point ball game. Poole right back to Rico through the paint. Lots of contact as, boy, I got to agree with Coach Chuck Taylor here, as Rico was out of control as he went through the lane.
That's some reckless abandon by Rico right there. He hit the deck hard. Gets up smiling, but yeah, he just kind of threw himself in the pile that time.
Timeout on the floor. 112-97 our score. Bellingham leads it over the All-Stars with 5:58 left to go. Back with more right here on KGMI and KGMI.com. Rico Wilkins to the free throw line here for the Bellingham Slam to try and add to this 15-point lead. First free throw shot is up and good.
Hey, Dave. You know he's trying to cheat out to the three.
113-97 our score.
He's going out to the three. Because if he tries to...
Second shot upcoming.
Okay, thank you.
That one rattles over the front rim and in. 114-97. Alfred Davis up off the bench, going to check in at the next dead ball. Beyond the circle with it. Webster Moreland, that time looking for Cunningham. Cunningham continued to run along the baseline, and he threw it right out of bounds. Rico will check back out. Davis in. So Davis, Poole, Stevenson, Amaya, and Anderson. Mo to bring it up. Get it to Jacob. Way beyond the circle, working against Cunningham. Left-hand side, Amaya. Jump stop, kick it in the corner left. Bounce pass comes in intended that time from Mo to Blake. It gets tipped out of bounds off of Smith. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 5:34 left to go in the ball game. Slam looking for the 9th win in a row. Ball lobbed out to Blake Poole. Back and forth between the hands. Poole will whip it down inside the paint. A beautiful dime by Blake Poole. Roll reversal as he hits the point guard, Mo Anderson, who puts it up and in with the left hand.
Very high caliber of athlete right there when you team Blake Poole and Mo Anderson.
116-97. Bounce pass comes into Okoye. He'll turn, spin, middle of the lane. Wow. Floated up and home.
Good player.
Okoye is saying, yeah, you could have come to me earlier in this game. He was non-existent in the first half.
16
Big
now.
second half. Open left-hand side. Too much room that time for Mo Anderson. Steps back and floats home the jumper.
Mo cracks double figures with 12.
119-99. The bounce pass comes in here to Jacob. Long lead pass out to Amaya to the cup. Scoop layup too strong. Rebound Davis. He'll put it up and in. Amaya with a smile on his face after missing that one.
Tyler had a defender in his way. He's normally good for a thunder jam of some sort, but not that time.
4.5 left to go here. Open left-hand side. 3 ball up. Swirls and drops.
Moreland has 20.
Yeah, Webster Moreland there that time with the rainbow from the left corner. Down to the other end. Crossover here by Jacob. Floater with the right hand. No good. Rebound tipped out. Grabbed off by Smith. Looking for the baseball outlet pass. Couldn't do it. Instead, he'll roll it up to Moreland on the offensive end. He'll work right here. Stevenson trying to stop him on the penetration. He'll get inside the lane and reverse it up and in. Amaya. Down to Mo. Lob up to Amaya. There it is. Forget it going. Tyler will pack it down with 2 hands.
That is Tyler Amaya, though. We remember he could do it above the rim as well as anybody.
123-104. That time the All-Stars tried to answer back. Taylor with a backdoor cut. The pass, though, goes through his hands on the lob, and he'll turn it over.
Chris Ferguson and Kosai Bond checking back in for the slam.
Mo and Jacob appear to be done for the night with 3:44 left to go and a 19-point lead at 123-104. Kosai Bond, who came over to us at halftime, took a look at the stat sheet, stopped for a second, kind of
in his limited,
he screwed up his face a little bit there, and then said in some broken English, he's from Japan, said kept pointing to the turnover page.
The two in the turnover column. He said no two, one.
Yeah,
he said he admitted to one. Didn't think he had committed two.
There you go. Down on the other end, a miss by the slam. It's grabbed off by Cunningham. Cunningham will crank the three from straight on top. No good. Cooper gets the rebound to Okoye, and he'll dunk it with two hands.
Boy. Okoye, good thing he didn't play like this for 48 minutes. He's been a monster. Give him 18 points.
He sat for a good portion of that first half.
He started and played about 1 minute.
Bond through a double team. Get it now here to Poole. Kick it in the corner to Ferguson. Open man is Amaya. He'll drive, leave it for Davis, and Alfred will put up the jumper that will not go. Rebound kicks out. Ferguson will take a three, and he got it.
There's Chris.
Chris Ferguson gave up a three a moment ago, and he got the ball back. Didn't think twice that time, and he rails it home. 20-point lead for the Slam. Cooper to answer with a triple. Back iron, no. Rebound tips long. Smith will get it here for the All-Stars. Get it to Okoye. Dump it inside Cunningham. That was Jared Cunningham at 6'9", with Kosai Bond at 5'4" in front of him.
Cunningham was able to finish.
Bond will drive between two defenders, put the shot high off of the glass, too high, doesn't draw iron. Long outlet to Smith. Can he run it down? He cannot, and it goes out of bounds. Just 2:07 left. Slam are going to pick up their 9th win in a row, 10th on the season.
Rounding into shape nicely.
But they got a stern test here for about 2.5 quarters before they could finally stretch this one out. Ferguson misses everything with a three ball from the left corner. Back down the other way, Cunningham to the cup, bangs it off of the glass with the right hand. 126-110. Amaya across the timeline. Kicks it in the corner. Ferguson, another triple and another hit.
There it is for Chris.
There's Ferguson, 2 of 3 from long range here tonight. 129-110. Minute and a half left to go here. Ball top of the floor. Back over left. Long jumper up short from Smith. Okoye the follow. That one tips off the front iron. Davis behind the back. They'll take it to the cup. Lay it up and in.
Go Alfred.
131-110. Cunningham up into the offensive end. Just a minute 10 left to go. Gets a return pass, gives it now back to Okoye. Okoye goes up, got fouled from behind. Count the bucket, and one upcoming here for Teng Okoye.
Tyler Amaya literally grabbed him out of midair, but Okoye had enough strength on that about 7-foot, 190-pound frame to muscle it up and in.
131-112. Okoye will put that one up, won't go. Well, it looked like Webster Marlin got that one while it was still on the rim. It was follow, but it counts. 131-114 our score. Amaya whips it over the left-hand corner. Ferguson open for another three. That one won't go. A foul on the fight for the rebound. No, it hit the top of the stanchion on the backboard. So ball belongs to the All-Stars. Just 48 seconds left. Working left, jumper up. That one a little bit short for Cunningham. Down to the other end, Davis to the cup, and he'll lay it up and in with a right hand.
Alfred has 9. First time we've had a chance to see him in a Slam uniform.
Ball whipped all the way down to Cooper, down to the baseline. Okoye to the cup, and he'll slam it home with a right hand.
Not the most graceful dunk in history, but he finished it up.
All right, 6'6". We'll see what you can do after this game is over.
Might not be pretty.
I'm with the trampoline.
I'm trampoline. I am a little earthbound these days.
These days? Okay. Otherwise, your Dr. J days?
Not like when I was a young thoroughbred.
There you go. Davis misses a 3. Rebound to the All-Stars. Leave it for Cooper, and he'll flush it with 2 hands from Cunningham on the pass. Davis to inbound. Long pass to get it to Blake Poole. He'll kick it over to Ferguson. Ferguson, another 3. That one is good, Chris. second left to go in this one. 136-118. Bounce it in, and there is your final. 136-118. It is all over. Make it 9 in a row for the Bellingham Slam as they win it going away here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a